This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We're talking about the #1 stock to buy right now. This is the best kept secret on Wall Street. It's a large cap stock with over $100 billion market cap. It is building out an impressive AI model, but somehow got overlooked by larger mega cap companies and has largely been forgotten about until recently. During the massive AI rally over the past 3 years, only a few stocks really benefited. The vast majority of stocks missed out. You can see that when comparing the NASDAQ chart in red to the equal weighted NASDAQ chart in blue. And that provides an incredible opportunity to sell some stocks at high prices right now and buy other stocks at low prices. After all, the way to make money in the stock market is to buy low and sell high. But you can't just magically have cash on hand to buy the dip on stocks at low prices. You have to sell stocks at high prices in order to have the cash on hand to buy other stocks at low prices. And there are a lot of stocks at high prices right now that we can sell high. And we can then use the cash we have from selling those stocks at high prices to buy other stocks at low prices. And investors have already started to sell high, with a lot of stocks that are trading at very high valuations having fallen between 10 to 20% last month. Nvidia currently has a PE ratio of 44, giving it a valuation score of 27. And the stock was down over 12% last month. AMD has a PE ratio of 106, giving it a valuation score of 18. AMD was down over 15% last month. Tesla has a PE ratio of 261, giving it a measly valuation score of only 8. And Palantir has a ridiculous PE ratio of 363, giving it a relative valuation of 10. And Palantir also fell nearly 16% last month. Investors are already starting to sell these stocks at high prices, and you might want to consider doing the same. You don't want to be the one left holding the bag after everybody else is already sold and the stocks are down 50, 60% or more. You want to sell high at these high prices right now so that you have cash on hand to buy the dip on these and other stocks. And the #1 stock to buy the dip on right now happens to be at the lowest price in years, as you can see here on the monthly chart. The stock we're talking about is Adobe, ticker ADBE. Now compare the PE ratios of between 40 to 360 on the stocks I just showed you to the PE ratio of Adobe. Adobe's PE ratio is only 20. And compare the relative valuations of between 8 to 27 that I showed you on the stocks just now to Adobe stock. Adobe's relative valuation is more than double at 61. Unlike the other tech stocks that I showed you earlier with PE ratios of 100 or more, Adobe's PE ratio is only 20, making it extremely cheap right now, and in my mind, the #1 stock to buy the dip on. Adobe is very undervalued compared to every other stock in the AI space. And when we do some technical analysis on Adobe stock, you'll see why now is the best time to buy ADBE stock. When we look at the monthly chart on ADBE, we see it's nearly at the same level it was at when it bottomed out at the end of the bear market in 2022. You'll also notice that when it bottomed out in 2022, it did so just above the purple line here, which is the 200-day EMA. And we are once again just above the 200-day EMA on Adobe stock. So technically, we should be near a bottom. The stock is very unlikely to continue going down much further from here because it's already oversold. The RSI on the monthly chart is at 36, and that is extremely low for a tech stock like Adobe. The RSI on the weekly chart is also very low at 37, again, pointing to a stock that is becoming oversold and near a bottom. Now, I want to be clear. There are absolutely no technical indicators that ADBE stock is bottoming out yet. We could very easily be trying to catch a falling knife here. So the way I would play this is to dollar cost average in. I want to start buying now because the stock is very, very cheap. There's another reason I want to start buying right now, which I'll explain here in a minute. And over time, I want to start dollar cost averaging in. Now, as soon as we get some indicators on the technical analysis that Adobe stock is bottoming out and starting to go back up, that is when I want to go heavy. That is when I want to buy as many shares as I possibly can, because this is a stock that could go up massively over the next year or two. Once this stock does bottom out and start going back up again, we'll most likely see the price double to at least $650 per share, just like it did in 2021 and 2024. I will also point out that every single analyst sees this stock going higher. Not one single analyst is predicting ADBE stock will be lower 1 year from now. The average analyst price target 1 year from now is $468 per share, which is a 45% increase from Tuesday's closing price. And there's another catalyst that is causing me to want to buy this stock now rather than waiting. Adobe is reporting earnings next week on Wednesday, December 10th. Yes, that's the same day as FOMC. And with the stock at the lowest price in 3 years, it is far more likely to rise rather than fall post-earnings. And that is why I believe Adobe is the #1 stock to buy right now. Now, if you don't want to wait a year or longer to potentially double your money, come join us in the Stock Dads Discord, where we are making money every single day. You'll get access to real-time trade alerts from the best traders in the world. Over 20 full-time professional multi-millionaire traders post their trades in Stock Dads. And our success rate is the reason why Stock Dads is rated the #1 trading Discord in the world. And right now, we're running a Black Friday sale where you can get 45% off membership for life. But you need to hurry because that deal ends in just a few days. All you have to do to get real-time trade alerts from some of the best traders in the world is to sign up for Stock Dads and get 45% off your membership for life using coupon code BF at checkout. You can get more information about the Stock Dads Discord using the first link in the description below or at weprofit.io/stockdads. That's weprofit.io/stockdads.